Hey friends, Neff here, starting episode 17 of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. I know we're not where we left off last episode. I did some thinking, and we're going to do several things off the beaten path today. So we're back in Celadon. We're going to go take on the Snorlax here, like I said we would. I put a Squirtle in my party, because we need some more Pokedex entries, and it's only 6 levels away from giving us one. Alright, so we're going to take on the Snorlax here. This fight's actually considerably easier than the last one, because in the last one I was trying to catch it, not feint it. I want to stack Confusion and my own Sleep so it can last more than 2 turns. Keep missing though. Hypnosis is only like 60% accurate, so you do miss a good number of times. I don't think Snorlax actually has any moves that can hurt Gengar, but Gengar just wasn't doing that much damage. Nidoking though, pulling his weight with the double kick there. Snorlax returned to the mountains, which I don't know are in Kanto or not. Anyway, now we are going to, instead of going where we were and going to Fuchsia, we are going to go take a trip to Saffron real quick. This place is big, but it's essentially on a grid, so not too difficult to navigate. And at this point, Team Rocket is still bouncing around because they've actually taken over Silph Co. If we go south, it'll take us on the path to Vermilion City. We're going to go in here and talk to Mr. Psychic, and he gives us TM29, which is the Psychic TM. We'll be giving that to someone here in a while. Then we're going to go up here, and we're going to go fight at the Loser Fighting Dojo. They used to be a gym, then the Psychic-type trainers came in and usurped their power. Alright, so all of this is going to be switch training, because essentially I just need to get Squirtle up to level 16 so it can become Wartortle. Plus the easy experience doesn't hurt any. So the Machops and Mankeys that we fight in here all know Low Kick, but I'm pretty sure that the evolved forms that we fight, like Primeape, for example, don't know any fighting type moves. They know Karate Chop, but in Generation 1, Karate Chop is a normal type attack. And Focus Energy is bugged, so he just lowered his own chance to crit by 75% instead of multiplying it by 4. My reputation precedes me. I'm starting to think that once Nidoking hits 35, I'll probably yank him from the team, just because the 3 Pokemon that I want to replace him with, I'll be able to get all of them pretty soon. But he's done a lot for us throughout the journey so far, so he gets to stay a little bit longer. And we did it. Pretty much exactly enough experience to get Squirtle to evolve. So that's a good one. Now I'm going to go back and swap him out for a different Pokemon. And we're going to move on. Ooh, I break boulders for training. Ooh, aren't you a tough guy? I went through my options. It pretty much looks like the female Nidoran was going to be my best bet, just because if I can get it to level 16, I can pop a Moonstone and get 2 entries instead of just 1. Okay, almost there. I believe that Nidoran is also in a smaller EXP group than Squirtle is. Like, there are certain Pokemon that take a lot of experience to level up. Like, Dratini he levels up super slow. He takes a lot of experience to level. But then you have ones like Caterpie, who levels up crazy fast. And I think Nidoran is in the same boat. Just gotta keep switching over and over. As soon as he locked himself into Rage, I was like, this is a really good time to heal up. Snorlax takes a lot of experience to level as well, and I'm really trying to get him up just 1 more so he knows Body Slam. And that takes care of that guy. We need 2 more levels, and fortunately the equivalent of the gym leader here, both of his Pokemon pay out pretty good experience. I know switch training isn't the most exciting, but it is the most efficient as far as quickly leveling up the little guys. I want to save my rare candies for the higher levels. Except for those 2 that I used on Abra to get him to Kadabra. Since he knows no offensive moves, no fun to level. Of course, living with a sliver. But we got it. So after you win, you get your choice of one of the two Pokemon that we just saw. You can either get Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I just grabbed the one that's closest to me. I honestly don't care. In Generation 1, Hitmonlee is definitely the better of the two. Because he actually learns a couple of fighting moves that are unique to him. But if you're going to use a fighting Pokemon, it needs to be Machop, because once it becomes Machamp, it's definitely the kingpin of the fighting types early on. So this should be Pokedex entry number 50. Yeah, excellent. Alright, so now we'll pick up where we left off in the last episode. Okay, and we're back. Now that we have 50 Dex entries, go in here. Can talk to Oak's aide. Sure have, buddy. Got exactly 50. Even though I wanted to get this as quickly as possible, I'm really not going to use it quite yet. Mostly because it makes battles take freaking forever. I'll demonstrate a couple of battles with it, but after that, I'm shelving it until I really need it. That it might even be for, like, off-screen leveling. So anywho, now that we're here, I want to go in. You can go into this house here. It's Bill's family. Remember Bill from just north of Cerulean City? Really doesn't contribute anything to the game. It's just a little bit of world building. And in Generation 1, there's not a lot of that, so I like to see it. I want to go heal at the Pokemon Center, so it adds it to the places I can fly. Also, did you hear Bill's mom slam the warden talking about his fake teeth? Rude. And I'll lie to one more fisherman. Get the good rod, even though we already got the super rod, because I did things a little bit out of order. But now I could show you what Fly looks like. Also, I put Nidoqueen back into storage, because we're not going to be using her. So we're back to Saffron. And now, I certainly won't be able to complete it in this episode, but it's time to take on Silph Co. There's actually quite a few other things I could do before this. The game kind of opens up to you at this point. But I wanted to do this now, primarily because you have a rival battle here, and if I do the other stuff first, I'm going to be leveled way too high, and I'm just going to sweep him. But also, there is a party member here that we're going to get. Everything here runs off of teleporters, but I hate teleporters, so I'm going to do my best to bypass them. Hidden item elixir, right there in the tree. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and grabbing the card key that lets us open all these doors here. And then once I have the card key, I can just go floor by floor and clean it up. The game, some of the Rocket's dialogues kind of progress as you bounce around. Like, obviously, this guy thinks we've been sneaking around, even though I literally just went right to him. So here's what experience all looks like. Gives a little bit to everybody, and it adds so much more dialogue between Pokemon. It's not realistic. grab the card key, and we'll take on this guy real quick. I am soon gonna have to go back and deposit items. There's a lot of items you can pick up here, so I need to make sure I have space in my inventory for those. Lucky critical, that would not have taken him down in 2 hits. And again, experience all just makes things take way longer. Fortunately, he only had 1. So anyway, we're gonna hop out of here. So I emptied my inventory, put experience all in storage for the sake of time. Yours and mine. And I'm gonna go work on the 2nd floor. This place is super disorienting, especially since I do a lot of these twice to kind of streamline the process. But without a bunch of maps in front of me, yeah, there is some stumbling through this. Like this trainer here, 5 Pokemon, if I had the experience all item in my inventory, would not be fun. It would take forever. Also, off screen, I used TM1 to teach him Mega Punch. It's not a great move, but even with Headbutt, which is only 15 power points, and Body Slam, which is another 15 power points, he just doesn't have that much. Oh, neighbor dog's going crazy. Okay, that quieted down pretty quick. So with Body Slam, I opted to get rid of Amnesia. This Snorlax is going to be pretty much 100% a physical attacker. His special stat isn't very good, and Amnesia takes it up 2 levels, which, yeah, that would boost his special defense. But unless you're running like a mixed Snorlax set, it's not really worth holding on to. Alright, switch to Gengar so he can get some experience. And I forgot that the scientists mostly use electric types. In my mind, I was going to be fighting more Zubats, but no big deal. This is why we keep Nightshade. Gengar took that Thunder Shock pretty well. His special stat's pretty good. He's pretty beefy as far as Pokemon go. And Voltorb doesn't really learn electric type moves on his own, so I knew Gengar was safe there. And then for the sake of time, and the fact that it's probably a lot of experience, we'll bring Snorlax out for Magneton. Look at that damage and the Paralyze. Alright, that's enough of that. Next time, we'll take on the rest of Silph Co. I will catch you guys later.